Hello, y'all. How is it going? Got everything I need. Good, okay. Folks, I am, as you can see, jumping up and down for joy. Mario is jumping up and down for joy on, Captain Toad's head here. Thought that'd be a good place to, start tonight. I don't know. Folks, what this is Mario Odyssey 100%, wherein we are, going around, getting moons, gonna get them all in time. So far, we have gotten how many exactly? Let's check the Power Moon Night achievement. We've gotten 453 power moons. And let me tell you, Darker Side, it unlocks at 500, so we just need 47 more tonight, and we will unlock Darker Side, which is basically the last milestone before, 100%. Insofar as it's a thing you unlock, you can go do it. It's a big, hard, final challenge level, and it's a bit of fun. And, last time we got, something like 180 moons over the course of, 5 hours. So, yeah, within, an hour or two, we're gonna have 50, I reckon. And at which point, we'll absolutely cash in all these fucking moons, which are so many in number that you can't actually tell how many that I have. And then we will head to, that there last kingdom. Honestly, maybe it's time to cash in. Maybe it's time to just go ahead and rip the band-aid off now, and this stream we can do a first revisit to a bunch of the worlds we haven't gone to yet, because basically anything that's not on the main lap. I'm just noticing my green shirt has a little bit of a situation. How about if I move that light a little bit? Maybe that'll help. I would like to figure out a way to make it so that the green screen doesn't chroma out anything below this line, but haven't had time to work that out yet. My thought right now, maybe we could cash in some moons and go to the kingdoms we haven't been to, including such things as the Lost Kingdom, the Moon, the Cloud Kingdom, the Moon. A lot of good kingdoms which we haven't revisited yet, that we could do. Let's think on that for a minute, but first, let me just say, before we begin proper, one piece of stream business. Birthday stream is this Friday. It's the normal time for a Friday stream, but it's going to be going long. What will be involved in it? Well, we'll do viewer levels. We'll do Smash Ultimate. We'll play some Smash Online together. Hopefully y'all will join me for that. And then after, I'm going to do some Paper Mario Randomizer, the length of which will be determined by a sub-goal that is ongoing now. If you're looking your chat or whatever on the Twitch side specifically, you can, see that based on how many sub-points we have, it'll determine the length. So we can have up to 7 Star Spirits. I think we have 2 right now to begin with, so that's fun. Thank you to the 2 who are subbed despite there not having been any, ongoing goals for that in quite some time. I like to do a sub-goal on occasion, but not that frequently. Anyway, just wanted to say, look for that. Expect a big long stream on Friday, and let me say, we're 50 moons away from getting to Darker Side here. I was honestly thinking maybe for this stream, maybe we'll be reasonable here and not go all out. Where should we go, though? Where should we go? Should we tear the Band-Aid out? Should we go to... Should we go to... Should I cash in these moons? Yeah, I should. I really should. Let's do it. It's time to cash in. Something like 180 moons all at once. I could keep going to get, like... You know what, let's, Yeah, cash in. There we go. We're cashing in, folks. And then, yeah, let's go to those kingdoms we didn't go to the last 2 streams. How about that? Just makes sense. Rather than revisiting a kingdom we've already spent time in. Though I'll admit maybe Link and the Lake Kingdom and Seaside Kingdom perhaps were not the longest visits, because those were both towards the end of their respective streams. Okay, since we can take off again, we now have options that we didn't have for the last 2 streams due to my insistence on the big turn-in, which was alright, honestly. Like, that was fun, but maybe not worth, like, I don't know. It's fun to do that, and I'm okay structuring a few streams around it. Okay. Let's go places. Shit. Cap Kingdom. Let's see. Cloud Kingdom. Lost Kingdom. That's 3. Ruin Kingdom 4. Moon Kingdom 5. So there's 5 kingdoms here. Kind of like last time, actually. The last 2 times we also had 5 kingdoms to go to. Bit of a coincidence that. I say to go to. The last 2 streams each had 5 kingdoms each that we really dove deep in on. So, let's do that again. Basically. First kingdom on this revisit the kingdoms that aren't on the portrait loop. That is the Cap Kingdom. Let's go. Let's just go in chronological order. The order that you encounter them in the game. Is that fun? This one is, I guess, an interesting one. Well, actually, a lot of these are interesting insofar as after you leave them, immediately they expand and get a bunch of stuff. Like when you were here last time, there were no coins. There were no purple coins. So I do believe all this is new here. Can I just jump? No way, no way, no way. I can't jump all the way out there. I need a Goomba. I need a Goomba. I'll also say, got a number of cards tonight, as I always do. Often, usually do. I will deploy them strategically. But also, you know, I only have like, I only have like 9 of them. 10 total, including the one you already saw. So don't expect like a whole lot. Don't expect this to go long just because I got stuff to talk about. Moon. Rock hits. Let's collect some shit. Excellent. This is just a really charming little level, little world to start the game out on. It's got like a really cool gothic vibe to it. And also just like felt top hats. And I love how the whole world is made out of felt. You know, you can look at the material of the ground and you'll see like, oh yeah, that's just felt. This is just a felt little kingdom here. Look at that city in the background. Don't it look cool? A whole city just made out of top hats. Ain't that something? Some goddamn good ideas. You know? Well, can I get those? Yep. Do you start at the checkpoint? Yes, okay. I've been playing a lot of games where when you fall, like Animal Well, where when you fall, you just respawn. We'll reaccommodate. We'll readjust to the idea that pits mean death in like 2 seconds. I already have. I remember it now. Yes, this is how platformers work. Other than Animal Well, which is unusual in that respect. How many other platformers have it where if you fall into the water, fall into a pit, you just respawn? It's unusual. We're getting moons. Getting moons. You know, we only need 50, so we could get 10 per. Get 10 per and then mosey. That doesn't sound like a bad plan. Some of these worlds are smaller. We could get less from those, maybe. That would make sense. We don't have to limit it to 10. Like, let's say like 10. And we'll say that we'll get, you know, we'll follow our whims or whatever feels right. We'll probably overshoot the 50 by a good margin. And that's 100,000% fine. I'm not hung up on... I'm not like it's... I'm not looking to just get to darker side and have that be it. I want to hang out and play the game that I love so much. I didn't say it this stream yet, but Mario Odyssey, one of my favorite games of all time, top 2. Up there with DKC2. They are tied for first. I am chronically unable to decide a number 1. Will not decide between the two of them. I love them both too much. Where's that last one? It's like up? Yeah, it's like up. I think I might need a frog. Wonder if I need a frog for these. Nope, no frog required. Excellent. Here's a card. Let's do a card. Did you hear about the N64 recompiler and its new PC ports? So if you didn't see, there was a video that went, I'm gonna say viral, though I'm not sure if it was posted about on websites, people were sharing it on Discords. I'm not sure if that's viral or not, but I heard about it, and y'all might have as well. How about that as a qualifier? Basically, what it is they figured out a way to... that some guy is like called Wise Guy or something. Apologies to the fella for me not remembering to recall his name right. But basically, this one guy wrote a program, some software, that can take any N64 game and basically create a PC native version of it that is pretty much very close to being ready to go. Like, only some small manual corrections may be required, and a lot simpler than, say, the manual labor-intensive act of decompiling, which people have been doing to make PC ports so far. It's like that, but it's automatic, and, you know, while it does require some corrections, the corrections are a lot less involved than, say, manually decompiling from scratch. So it's pretty amazing. They put out like a couple of PC ports to begin with, such as the Majora's Mask PC port, which comes right before another Majora's Mask PC port comes out, which they say is not, they're not in like direct competition, you know, they're good for different things. The other one's good for speedrunners, this one's more good for casuals, is what they say. But also, there's a lot more than just Majora's Mask, you know, like Banjo-Tooie, you know, you can do... Well, actually, Banjo-Tooie apparently does have a decompilation PC port as well, but you can do stuff that no one's done yet, like Rocket Robot on Wheels, which fucking rules. I played through that on the channel, and also, as a kid, many a time, you can play that natively on PC. Now, I guess. I don't know where you can find any of this crap. Google it. Superman 64. Shit that should not be replayed and should not, does not deserve like a full-ass port. You can now play Superman 64 with ray tracing. Isn't that something? God damn. We live in amazing, incredible times. I missed one of the moons, I'm going back in. I'll say, for what it's worth, I remember it too, in my hat. I'll say, for what it's worth, I saw people talking about Banjo-Tooie, and I thought that was kind of funny insofar as, like, you know, like, oh crap, there'll be a you know, PC native HD version of it. I was sitting there going like, well, hang on. There's already an HD Banjo-Tooie on Xbox 360. It's fine. Maybe not the perfect port in the world, but for the time, it was definitely one of the best ports that had been made up to that point, I would say. At least as far as ones from Nintendo platforms. And even now, I would say that it is probably still the best way to play Banjo-Tooie. The Xbox Live Arcade version. Still, if you want like an accurate version of the original release, seems like there's multiple ways you can do that relatively shortly. Neat stuff, I'll say. I guess I'd be most interested in that stuff insofar as like randomizers go. Like if... Come on, let's go. There we go. If like Paper Mario Randomizer were to be gotten working with one of the decompilation projects, recompilation ports, right? Like, I would be into that, and I would probably use that over the way in which I do it now. Like, that sounds like it'd be nice, you know, 16 by 9 aspect ratio, better graphics, better performance. Like, yeah, that all sounds like things I would like to have in, ooh, what can we get? Ooh. Yeah. That all sounds like good things, and I would like to check that out. I'll also say, apparently, that this would not be unprecedented, because there is a Ocarina of Time PC port, has been for ages, and apparently they got a randomizer working on that long ago. I saw a video about it, because I've been watching a lot of Zelda randomizer videos recently for some reason. Specifically ones from Linkus, because I like Linkus. Good, you know, speedrunner guy. Very fond of Linkus. Linkus07. Very popular fella. Shoutouts to him. But yeah, that's that as far as that topic goes. Do I have another topic up my sleeves? Well, first let me race up this hill. The bifocal hill, as I think this moon calls it. I guess I would be interested in if, you know, if I had like an N64 replay that I wanted to do. right now, maybe I would do the PC port rather than a emulated version or N64 online version. Honestly, if an N64 online version existed, I would go with that one. Because I kind of like playing it on actual... I say actual. On legitimate hardware when I can. Let's call it legitimate hardware. That clears it up. Makes it, That's a safe way to call it. That hopefully doesn't, make people who are picky about that sort of thing, take umbrage. I like to play it on, actual Nintendo hardware, rather than, you know, alternatives where I can, when I have access, when it is perfectly available. And of good, and also in good quality. But I think it's cool. Definitely wouldn't be opposed to trying some of that stuff out. It's almost a shame I did Rocket Robot on Wheels a while ago. That'd be a good one to do now. Though, I would like to see, I guess, you know, there was a PC version of Glover, wasn't there? Who cares, though? I would like to see N64 Glover ported into, native for PCs for 2024. You know, in a modern feeling shell. I think that would be, what's with these torches? I guess the answer is nothing. There's nothing up there, right? I would like to see Glover, the 64 version, but playable on a PC. But like in a modern PC, unlike what you would play like an older version of most older PC games on. Most older PC games actually are kind of weird with newer hardware, honestly. How about we do this door, this challenge here, and then we'll head off to the next place. That sound good? I think it sounds great. Hopefully you'll agree. Refreshing. Here's another card. I've been playing Animal Well, just got credits the other night. Now I'm in the post game. Right after I got credits, I just continued on blowing into the post game and just finding like, oh crap, there's still so much more to discover, even though I got like got through the main stuff. For those who don't know, I'll say, bah. Animal Well is a 2D Metroidvania made by one dude, who it turns out is not Donkey, but basically he got his game published by Big Mode, which is Donkey's publishing house. But Donkey being a big YouTuber guy who is very funny. I think his videos are very funny when I watch them. They're very short, dumbass videos of a irreverent nature. Let's say. Hang on. Nope. We're... Okay. Ah, good. So anyway, it's a 2D Metroidvania. I would really liken it most to a game like Fez, in which it is a big world to explore, full of weird things, with a clear horror bent to them. The game has quite... Ooh, there's the hidden moon. We'll get back to it. don't mind. The game has like a clear horror bent to it. Like it's set in this creepy well full of weird animals who are just basically regular animals, but through the lens of the game, they almost feel like cryptids, you know, just you see a glimpse of them and you're like, whoa, what the fuck, was that a dog? Oh my god, what is going on with that weird ostrich? Holy lord, is that a penguin? Oh fuck, we got penguins now. It's kind of the same feeling you get like if you're walking in the in like a regular urban area, you know, sort of like a creek in between some houses and stuff, and you see like a wild cat, you know, like a wildebeest or something. They call it wildebeest, like a cougar or a bobcat or some shit. Bobcat, that's the perfect example of what I'm thinking about. When you see a bobcat and it's just like, that's a wild animal of some repute, and it just sort of, sometimes it'll mind its business and you just go like, okay. It didn't want to be seen, actually. It was just on its way to something. Or, you know, maybe it does come at you, in which case that's pretty scary. And it feels like you're only just barely seeing them. It's really delightful. You also get a bunch of items. One thing that makes it pretty different from Fez is that instead of being based around perspective flipping puzzles, it's a lot more based around like use of all these quirky original tools, as well as do we get the good, yeah, we got the checkpoint up there. Oh, there's totally a moon right under the brim. We should try to get that before we leave. Also, let me see if there's like any purple coins at the top here. We're like 2 away from finishing it entirely. Speaking of free moons, I just have to talk to this guy and it's a free moon. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why would I not? Anyway, you get all these weird tools like in the stream, I got like a bubble blower, which you can blow bubbles on, and these bubbles, when you jump on them, you can stand on them, but they disappear after you jump off them. Basically like a really weird double jump that you can sort of control with some nuance. Like it's an odd sort of thing. There's also a bunch of other weird-ass tools I've gotten in that game. Hello, Bambi Boy. Talking about Animal Farm, which I've been playing a lot of this weekend. Hell of a game. Would highly recommend it. I think that it is... I would say that it is like, the kind of game where I think it'll be in my top 3 at the end of the year. I don't think it'll end up being game of the year at the end of the day. Like, my bet is on there being something else that comes out that surpasses this game, but I think it'll be top 3. Really enjoy the hell out of Animal Farm. Horror, Metroidvania, indie, made by one dude, published by Donkey. Great shit. How you doing, Bambi Boy? I'll say I'm doing okay. I had a good weekend. I was very tired yesterday. Slept a good amount overnight, as one does. And, I say a good amount, you know, like 5.5 hours. An okay amount. And today I am feeling pretty much fine. Pretty much fine. Which I think will be good enough to stream on, I guess. Next stop, Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom. Here's Cloud Kingdom. It's Cloud Kingdom. Let's go. That is a good costume on Mario right now. It just looks good. I said it. A bit ago. Whoa! I said before we started in on this thing. Let me explain the structure again, since we're at the second world we're doing tonight. The last 2 streams, we went around the portrait loop and did each of the 10 worlds. Huh. I'm weird. I'm not hearing anything right now. I think I got some sort of audio situation. Let me turn on and off my headset. Hey, Corn. How's it going? Okay, that fixed it. Good. Okay. Relatively new headset. I don't know what happens when sound suddenly cuts off, what to do. I just wing it. I'm doing all right, Corn. I was just talking about Animal Well. That game's great. Tonight we're going around and doing all these, there's 5 kingdoms that are, outside of the portrait loop. 5 main ones, and also Dark Side and Darker Side. I'm not including those tonight. Well, I'm not including Dark Side tonight. But I do think we should spend time in each of the 5 kingdoms that we couldn't previous streams, and, yeah, we'll be doing that. We're here in Cloud Kingdom right now, and we're gonna do some cloud stuff. How many moons so far? You can see we are now cashed in. All of them got cashed in now, and we can actually just look at our airship to see what we're at. Why are we over here? Weird place to spawn. 468, so we are at 469 total. So 69. So yes, we're getting damn close to darker side. That'll be where we end tonight, and I'll say, you know, yeah, it's a little over halfway. That's correct. I'll say, I'm not expecting to go super duper long tonight on account of, Friday's stream is gonna be really goddamn long. I'm thinking like a nice 2-3 hour stream. Let's aim for 2 and see what happens. We're already like a half hour in and we've gone to 1 world, so maybe like 2 or 3. Let's say 2 or 3. Then again, some of these worlds are gonna be pretty quick. There's not that much to do here in particular. I'd be surprised if we... I already talked to you, did I not? I already talked to her. Isn't there a thing here on one of these moons? I think you have to look at a picture for that or something. Happy early birthday, man. Thanks. Look forward to that stream. It'll be nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't like this. Oh! Go! Yes! The hat got him on the way back. That's good. The Paper Mario randomizer sounds pretty entertaining. Hell yeah, dude. I'll say, if anyone finds that Paper Mario randomizer on this birthday stream really entertaining, I've done plenty of those throughout the years. I think the one I would recommend, if anyone is looking for, like, one to watch in the meantime, or, like, a stream to go back to, I did a stream where I did a Paper Mario randomizer where I did 2 at once, switching back and forth between them every, like, minute or 2. Pretty hectic, but, fun nonetheless. I will say, because I had to hack the randomizer logic to make that work properly, I ended up fucking up a little bit, and one of the seeds was like, kinda low-key uncompletable, but, whatever. I still would recommend that, stream. It was quite a novel way to play that shit. This'll, for the record, hey, I think I got a card that says, no, that's not what it says. I got a card about the next stream coming up, I swear. I'll describe how that works when I do that card, how about, but I just pulled this card, which says, hey, I just started watching, watched the first episode of Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc, new arc of Demon Slayer, very good anime. What's up, says Cool Kid Bro. I'm playing Mario Odyssey and talking a little bit about Demon Slayer. First episode was very good. Set up a lot of promising stuff in motion. Seems like basically every major character is involved in this next arc where the characters are gonna train and shit. And that sounds good. I can't wait to see the main characters train and shit. It was also really nice and unexpected in that the first episode of that was like an hour long. I didn't realize it was gonna be an hour long until, like, I looked at the time, like, midway through and went, oh, I've been watching for like a half hour. And there's like a half hour left. Excellent. Okay, shit. That's kind of nice in a big, long show like that to realize, like, oh shit, well, they're not letting this take, like, multiple setup episodes. They're just getting right into the swing of things. Really good first episode. Really quite enjoyed it. I like, I think that they do a great job with Demon Slayer. Really quite enjoy that show. I probably would hesitate to say that it has overtaken My Hero Academia in my mind. Like, nah, My Hero Academia is, like, of the modern era, like, my one true favorite, right? Like, maybe that's... My Hero Academia maybe has come down from the peaks of Season 2, but it still is very important to me in a way that Demon Slayer probably cannot ever match, but really fucking great first episode, and yeah, I'm super looking forward to seeing more of that there show. Let me see if the next card is about the Friday stream, Korn, and then I'll... Okay, there's the card I was hoping was next when I pulled the card to answer your question. Birthday stream details. So yeah, the birthday stream is Friday. It will encompass 3 major segments, that being viewer levels, which I'm thinking will be lightning round only. Will be like 2 or 3 hours. Maybe 1 to 3 hours. Let's just play it by ear, I guess. We'll play it by ear, I guess. I think I missed the secret bonus moon here. I'll get it. We'll see how that works and what exactly is good for that. And I think that'll be fun. Viewer levels are always the main event on most weeks' stream schedules for me. Not sure quite how to phrase that, but whatever, you get it. They're a big deal. Always fun. Then after that, we'll be going into some Smash Brothers Ultimates. I was thinking we'd do that thing where you do a room and we do matches. You know, us people who are in chat. Maybe it'll be public, maybe it will not be. We'll play it by ear, I think. Though I wouldn't mind doing like 1 or 2 of the online tournament modes for like some practice. Just for me to like get some just like matches in. And also I'm curious like how good people are online. I have not played that game in like years. And you've been making levels for Mario Maker? Nice. Forgot how tedious it can be. It's work, man. It can be an effort to create, to make. We'll see about that. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I will say that the arena is going to operate in, I'm going to do 2-stock Megas only because that's my favorite way to play. Sorry if you have other preferences, but it will be my birthday, so we're gonna, fuck. I'm dying a lot here. We're gonna play it in the way that I like, if that's okay with y'all. It'll mean that, the matches will come faster and we'll get to, you know, more of them in. Which I think is fun. I think that is a fun thing to do, and, my personal preference. Always liked in the tournament road how it's, Omega only and also 2-stock. That means that mode is really nice for me. Yo, what's up? Today we're with the Master DS's new banger video, and what happens next is shocking, says Samo Edits. Yes, that is what a... It wasn't that shocking. That is what people sometimes say. Dahar Man reference? Is that a specific streamer? I'm pretty sure that's just what people say on YouTube or, you know, in shorts or on TikTok or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's just a standard greeting. Like, if I said, hey guys, how's it going? I wouldn't be referencing a specific person. Even if I did, like, someone specific, like, hey, you know, like, it's Tuesday, something that's, like, iconic in certain scenes. Like, if you say, like, hey, it's Tuesday, you know, that's, you may think, oh, Ryan Davis, Giant Bomb, circa when he was alive. Rip him. He was a great man. Decade ago, you know, but when that happened. On his podcast, you know, on the Giant Bombcast back then, in the heyday, when this cast was the original one, before stuff happened. It's the guy who makes stories online that always has what's happening next is shocking. I still think that's just such a standard pitch that I don't know you can attribute to one person, though. I'll say that I don't watch that many of them, so I can't really speak to it. Not my area of expertise. I was talking about the next stream, by the way. Talking about the next stream. Let's do this, this little challenge doodle here, and I'll finish my thought real fast. After the Smash Brothers, we'll go for like an hour or two on that. We'll play it by ear. I want to leave a lot of time for the randomizer because it can go long, and I would like to finish the stream within like a 12-hour window, even if we end up getting like full length. Basically, here's how it's gonna work. Do you have enough moons for the Waluigi outfit? Ooh, let's find out. That's a good question. Let's do this. Never heard Damar Man yourself. Hey, White Tiger, how's it going? Same. Thanks for the agreement. Thanks for agreeing. Fuck! No, that's wrong! This is not gonna go well. I really don't know who that fella is, this Dwar man. I just, no idea. I have a feeling that this is the wrong one. It needs to be the small eyebrows, not the big ones. Right? Oh, and also they connect to the thing, don't they? They connect to the doohad. The Harman. Darman, okay. I was saying it wrong, and Korn was, saying it in chat the way I said it. I should see which is which. Anyway, let me describe how, this thing will work. This thing that we're doing on Friday. So, basically, I'm going to be doing a 1-star spirit for each Twitch sub what I have on at the time where we cut it off on Friday's stream. Now, the randomizer has to be like set up ahead of time, right? Like once it's in motion, it's locked in, right? Like I can't increase the star spirit required count after the fact the way that I will be doing it. You're gonna be at camp. Sorry to hear it, Samo Eds, but I appreciate any birthday wishes, even beforehand. 22 points. Well, it is pretty bad. You know, it does have an eye missing, but I would have thought at least like 30, 40 maybe. I still think that's low. Okay, let me try again. Maybe I had the wrong eyebrows. Happy early birthday? Hell yeah, dude. So basically, every sub point I have over on the Twitch side, it's the big eyebrows, and the eyes have to be together. Okay. Every Twitch sub that I have will contribute 1 extra star spirit to that randomizer run. So I will generate it with that many star spirits that I have to collect, basically. And whether it's 2 or 7, you know, somewhere between those two things. I have 2 right now. So we're at least got 2 star spirits on deck. We get any more, it'll go up to 3. Any more still, it'll go up to 4. You know how numbers work. But, you're going to Europe? Oh, wow, that's cool. Good on you. That's excellent. That's very cool. This is not the wrong one. This is the wrong one. I didn't remember that, no. Have a good trip, though, let me say. But yeah, basically when every, let me find the way to say this. For every sub point that I have over on Twitch, every Twitch sub is $5 basically. For every Twitch sub that I have on Twitch, it will add an extra star spirit. How do you're unaware how you gain star spirits? It's not gain star spirits. It's a randomizer. So basically, there's 7 star spirits in the game. Each star spirit is at the end of a chapter, and when the randomizer will give us a certain number of star spirits that are required. I will set that number that's required, and it will tell us like, hey, and also it'll be specific star spirits that I need to get. So like, let's say it's chapters 1, 2, and 3 that we have to do. Then, basically, it'll be required star spirits, so specific ones, and also, everything that's not in those chapters will be out of logic, so I won't have to go to any chapter that isn't, that I don't have to get the star spirit for, basically, which will be pretty nice. You know, and definitely means that if we have a lower number, it'll be a quicker randomizer. You know, basically like half the game will be out of logic. You know, it won't have anything we need to finish the game, essentially. But if we end up doing a big full stream, a big full seed, like 7 star spirits, it'll be just no different. It'll just be regular style. Everything goes, and I've done those before, and I've done smaller ones before, and they're both fun in their own ways. You had to look up the randomizer, but fair enough. Yeah, I'll say I have a pretty involved custom setup on Paper Mario Randomizer. I like to start off max stats. I like to start with, because dealing with XP in the randomizer is a little weird for my taste. I like to start with max stats. I like to start with the bump attack badge, which means that I don't have to worry about random encounters or, like, dodging or whatever. Oh yeah, Waluigi. Yeah, let's check that. That's good looking out. I like to start with the power pluses, all of them, because I love the power pluses, and they make me feel big and strong. Is there even a shop in this world? I don't think there's a shop in this world. No shop here. That's right. That's right. Odd. I guess Fallen Kingdom probably also doesn't have a shop, given how small it is. Agreed on max stats. A bump attack badge, power pluses, that's what I start with. Also, the shops are randomized, the coins are randomized, the key sanity is a thing, so keys could be anywhere. I don't do the trading quests or anything like that, just the fun sanities. And I randomize partners and whole nine. And Bowser's Castle will be quick. Lost has one. Forgorn Kingdom. Key sanity is fine. Key sanity is not that big a deal in Paper Mario Randomizer. The keys, you just find them and you deal with it. I'll say I do think key sanity is harder in like a Zelda randomizer, but I think it's perfectly fun in Paper Mario Randomizer, if you ask me anyway. I think in Ocarina of Time Randomizer, or Majora's Mask, probably the best way to go is like keysy, which is to say that all the keys are gotten rid of. But, yeah. Hey, Lost Kingdom. Here we are in Lost Kingdom. We're going around to the kingdoms that aren't on the portrait loop today. Again, I'm going to say this again for some reason. The shop is at the top of a hill, so to check if Waluigi is in the shop, we're gonna head in that direction. As soon as I hit this big glowing rock. First stop, big glowing rock. So now more things. Keezy is good. Yeah, people love Keezy. I'll say I got a card for it towards the end of my cards, but I have been looking into Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Randomizer and trying to put together some configuration that isn't like super long. I watched a video of like Linkus 7 doing that like paired combo randomizer for the first time, and his first time doing like max settings took literally 24 hours to complete. So we're not gonna have, that's not gonna be the setup I use, but I will try to find some nice, I'm trying to find some nice stats that are fun, reasonable, and I am absolutely junking the fuck out of anything that I find particularly annoying, and you know, that I don't want to do. You definitely gotta try to join for that one. Hell yeah, it'll be sometime, probably in the next few weeks. I'm still looking into it. Cheesy glowing rock, yummy. You wish you could watch and play a video game at the same time? Because Corn is playing Tropical Freeze? Hell yeah, right on. You can absolutely do that. Harder to chat, I know, but I appreciate y'all being here in spirit if y'all chat, and I understand. Please teleport shop. I don't have the checkpoint yet. I don't have the checkpoint yet. We have to walk. I'm sorry. We have to walk. And if we're gonna walk, I'm gonna get some stuff on the way, because look at that. There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit right here. I gotta get the rabbit. Oh, don't worry. You got easy access to chat. Good looking out. Hell yeah. It's not gonna get that one. We're going up. We're going up. We're going upwards. We'll get that one on the way down, maybe. Tentative, based on how I feel. Based purely on my whims. People like it when I attack the rabbits. Good to know. People are not fond of the top hat rabbits. Or perhaps any rabbits? I imagine rabbits relatively popular. They're cute. A lot of them, the ones that don't stand up and talk. Here we are at the Crazy Cap. Let's go in and get the fucking shit. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I've said before, I'm just saving all the all the Power Moons in the shop for like near the end. That seems like a thing we can get like towards the endish. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, I'm gonna get Waluigi. Give me Waluigi. Give me that. I'm gonna wear both, but also let me get this. I'm not gonna put it on. Maybe later. Maybe later. Oh, you want to see Namicom hat? Namicon hat. What is that? Namicon hat. What's the Namicon hat? I don't see that. Namicom? Namicon? I'm looking. I don't see... What's Namicom? You have it buyed? Oh, okay, yeah, the mechanic hat? I think you mean the mechanic hat. Samo edits is cool. Yeah, Samo edits does seem cool. What else should we buy here right now? Let's just, yeah, I want that, but I don't want to spend all my fucking coins. Oh, we gotta get the boxer shorts. Maybe later. Do I want Wario? Nah, not now. Maybe later. I'll buy a pirate costume. That's you get a moon for that. Spend them coins? Oh, I like getting coins though. I'll buy a couple more. I'll buy the Dr. Mario outfit. Get the Wario outfit later? Yes. I'm not buying the clown outfits. Alright. Wow, I changed it to monkey! I thought I didn't. This is an odd look. Okay. Waluigi hat, and you want the Nami... the mechanic, hat. Why? Looks alright. Chat demands it. Hey, you know, look, I will change at some point. But let's roll with this for now. Oh, hey, there's Peach. Nice, another power moon. That's lovely. I love to see those. Thank you, Peach. Hey, how about another card? Another card here. Let's go. Look at these things I bought. You burst out laughing when you shouted, "Oh my god, I am a monkey." Yes, that surprised me. I bought some things the other day. They just arrived. Let me show you them. There's kind of a theme to them. I've discussed before I'm planning on a Japan trip, so bought some things to help with that. I want to have it so that I can do a stream from my laptop if I can get reliable internet going from a hotel or something, and this will be part of that. The first thing I bought is a little bit of a USB-C Ethernet, a little bit of a USB hub. It also has an Ethernet port in it, so I can connect it to my laptop to hotel Ethernet, and hopefully get a good enough connection to stream from while I'm in Japan. So that's all you need to say about that. I also got a lapel microphone. I looked at reviews for a bit and found this one, which seemed good. Let me turn it on and see if it's like working. Lapel lavalier mic. Why isn't it working? Test. Come on. What the fuck? Let me go over to the PC and just double check this shit. Just really fast like. Yeah, so... Hey. Let me just see what's going on with that. It was working before I turned it off. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let me see if this helps. Do I need to turn this on? Yeah, I guess I do. It has a little, like, transceiver that hooks up to the PC. And, oh, hey, it should be working. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. See you later. See you later, Samo Edits. Never give up on your streams. Thank you. Thank you. Let me, unmute this thing, and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so this is the regular mic. Here's the lavalier mic. How does that sound? Does it sound okay? Sound similar? I think it probably will sound kind of different, but good enough for a stream. Good enough for a stream. I'm thinking, like, if I ever do, like, laptop streams or streams where I'm in Japan and I'm doing it from my laptop, which, again, laptop streams, I'm thinking I will use this one as the microphone because it is much easier to carry than a big old fucking Blue Yeti, which is basically this big. Like, that probably should not be, you know, I probably should not bring a microphone the size of a thermos with me to Japan. That said, I'm going to bring my stream deck because I need my hotkeys. I need my hotkeys. I really probably cannot just use a keyboard for hotkeys anymore. I just can't. I'm too used to the stream deck. But this is a small boy, and it hopefully sounds good. Does it sound good? I had to do like a filter for like for noise, but after the filter is in there, I read your thing. Oh, your friend left you on red, not me. Okay, gotcha. How does it sound, by the way? Give me some feedback. Lavalier mic. Desk mic, normal style. Lavalier mic. Desk mic, how does it sound? What is, this one, you know it sounds good. I know it sounds good. We all know it sounds good. This mic, the lavalier mic. That's the one I'm curious about. Also, if I need to be, like, particular about where I put it. You might have heard a burr when I accidentally hit the record button. Don't mind that. What do you think? Sounds good? Sounds good? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes, and go back to the couch, and I'm gonna turn this bad boy off. It has like a magnetic thing. It sounds weird. Sounds weird? Okay. Well, maybe should I'll look at how this sounds, and if it can't sound better than weird, then I will adjust. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the couch then. Maybe I'll return it if it's no good, but I thought it was sounding okay myself. But I'll say your voice is a little high pitched. Okay. Maybe different is the word? Is it different or is it weird? Desk. Lavalier. Normal talk. Okay. That's enough of this, I think. It probably does sound different. The Blue Yeti is like a big boy. This is a small number. Like, look at it. It's tiny. I'm gonna turn this off now and we'll continue. I'll review that next time. Maybe it depends where you put it on the shirt. Like if you put it here versus like here. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with that. I just got this today, so very little time spent messing around with it. I'll say I'm not considering that as like a permanent option for microphone stuff. I got the Blue Yetis and they're quite good at either the PC or the desk or the couch situation. At either location, I'm happy with the big old fat fancy mics. But for like when I go to Japan, I think that's going to be handy. Sorry, I had to put the kids to bed. No problem, White Tiger. It's all good. Anyway, I got one more thing, which is basically a big ol' new backpack. I was looking around at backpacks, and I wanted to get one that was, like, a little more square. I'm going to Japan. That's right. I'm doing a Japan trip this September, I think. Hell yeah. I got a backpack that had, like, an expandable thing in it. Like, look at this. It's, like, it's a little bigger than my previous backpack, and it can expand out to, like, 10 inches in width and, like, depth, or, like, from side to side here, from the back to the front, which is kind of cool, I think. It also has a good amount of pockets in nice places, and a pretty smartly designed, like, laptop pouch. I think this will be a good backpack for the trip, and perhaps my new, just, you know, everyday backpack. I'm not sure about the color. Maybe I'll return this and get the black one. My current one is like a dark gray. This is a little bit lighter of a gray, and maybe I'd rather have a black than a slightly middle gray. We'll think on that. Seems pretty okay though. I kind of like all the pockets, expandability, and all that. I think this will make it so I can take more stuff to Japan to begin with, assuming that they don't get really picky about like what it means to fit in front of a seat. I'm hoping that. We'll see. You know, you can always just try to bring in a bag, and they're usually not that picky. I mean, I think I saw... There's something on top of my ship? What the fuck is that? Is there a telephone viewer tower? You like those expandable backpacks for traveling? Hope you have a safe and entertaining trip. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking this will be a good pick. Also, it's got, you know, it's got stuff on either side for like water bottles or umbrellas, which I think is always convenient to have available. It has like a shoulder place it has like a slot on the shoulder for money, a slot that's behind the back for like secured stuff or whatever. You know, that cannot be gotten until you take off the backpack. Seems good. I think this will be a pretty good backpack. Maybe I'll get the black one instead. I'm thinking about it. I'll also try packing it just to see, like, okay, how much can we really do here? What happens to the flying guy? Oh, there he is. Oh, I guess that's nothing. It just looks weird. It just looks weird, and I'm not gonna worry about it then. Here's another, my next card is the upcoming Japan trip. Planning it out now. I'll say I got like a bunch of plans for that Japan trip. I'm really excited. My plan right now is to leave on either a Saturday flight or a Friday flight. I might take a day off, an additional day off, like on the Friday before, and go then. But it's either going to be August 31st until like 3 weeks from then, or the day before, also 3 weeks from then. In either case, it's gonna be a long trip. I'm bringing my laptop. I'm gonna bring like enough stuff to stream from, so if I have reliable internet at any of the hotels. Bopopolis took you 20 minutes. Congratulations for getting through it, then. I'll say if I can get reliable internet, I will absolutely do that. Get a real photo of a cherry blossom tree. You can't do that in September. I'm sorry, that's not how it works in September. Cherry blossoms are April. Which I am decidedly late for. September, I'll say, is not like a big touristy season, which will mean that things won't be too busy, which is nice, I think. I think that's a good thing. Last time I went to Japan, like in 2018, it was December. Also not a busy, also not a busy time of year. Oh, I guess it is May currently, so maybe you could see cherry blossoms if you went right now. I don't know how long cherry blossoms are blossoming for. So September, I'll say I did look at the temperatures for September, and I realized, like, okay, well, it's probably gonna be somewhere between the 70s and 80s, which does make me tempted to go, like, wait, maybe I should just wait and do October, even if that means I can't, like, include Labor Day as one of my days for the trip, right? If I do it in September, I can just take 14 days PTO, which, is a meager savings. It'll save me like means that I can take more of a Thanksgiving holiday, let's say. Nightbot is Twitchbot. That's right. Nightbot is still Twitchbot. Yeah, those are the right commands. They're customized slightly on this side of the fence. The Pikmin explained as that's there, yep. Anyway, they're big plans. Excited. Is this something? Well, falling into the poison is not anything. But maybe the pillar is. Let's try that one more time. Big plans, they're all starting to come together. Nah, it's nothing. A lot of big plans, all starting to come together. I'm starting to look at, like, Thank you, I did that ages ago, by the way, the bot thing. I'm starting to looking at plans, looking at cities. I am thinking, like, what if I did October instead? The temperatures will be better. The temperatures will be better. There's other things that are nice about October as well. Like, you know, you'll start to get some fall colors. Mount Fuji will have some of its white, some of its snow on the top, rather than being the bald version of Mount Fuji, which you can climb, which is nice, but I'm not gonna climb Mount Fuji, so that doesn't mean much to me. I'm, not in the Mount Fuji climbing shape, I reckon. I'll be lucky if I can reach the top of Mount Takao, which I plan to try to do. Admittedly, taking a cable car, like, up most of the way. I'll take a cable car up to, like, near the peak, and then walk the rest of the way, which I did last time as well, but I didn't quite make it to the peak then. Definitely not Mount Fuji. Definitely, that is 1000% out of my reach. Oh, hang on, that's definitely a thing. Nope, it's just a rock. Visiting any hot springs? It's funny you asked that. I'm planning on doing, not where it snows, no, but I'm planning on doing a Hakone Day. Or 2 days, or 3 days. I'm planning on going to Hakone, the sort of hot springs capital of Japan, for... Ain't that an odd sight? I'm planning on going to Hakone for a couple days there, as well as like the Mount Fuji area, like around Mount Fuji. Specifically, I want to go to Fuji-Q Highlands, but I've been looking around and seeing like, okay, well, Fuji-Q Highlands is basically in the same area as where the anime Laid Back Camp takes place. So, like, a lot of the stuff you see in Laid Back Camp is perfectly accessible, you know, from near Fuji-Q Highlands, the theme park, which sounds fucking great. That sounds lovely. I'm very, very interested in just checking out a bunch of fucking cool shrines and mountain stuff in that general area. I'm gonna have to make a full list of stuff I want to check out and figure out how exactly that can be done and how much time I need. But that is definitely on the agenda, as is Kyoto and Osaka, as is Tokyo, and that's probably gonna be it. I don't think I'm gonna go to Sapporo. You know, it sounds like a fun city. It's probably like the fourth major city in Japan you would go to. But I think I'm gonna go to the rural mountainous areas instead this trip. I think that's my priority there. I don't know, maybe I could like spend a day or two in Sapporo. Like, that could be... Honestly, I do have the budget in my assuming that, like, you know, I'll say that I am doing more stuff than I did last time, where I had 2 weeks rather than 3. And I'll also say, even with the addition of 3 theme park days, I still have more days overall that I could spend going to Sapporo if I wanted to. What's cool in Hokkaido? Is there, like, cool stuff to see? Will it be, like, snowy in September? Or will it just be, like, regular fall temperatures in September? I'll look into that. You know what? People like Sapporo. People like, Hokkaido. I've seen an anime set in Hokkaido, like, a couple months ago. It was pretty... Last season. It was pretty good. I wouldn't mind going there. Kinda just to hang out, though, not to... I don't really know what I'd see. You better visit one of those nightclubs? Nah, I'm not really a nightclub person. I will absolutely go to the robot restaurant again, though. I'll go spend a lot of time in Shinjuku and Shibuya. Those places are excellent. Sotenburi or Dotonburi? So there's, in Yakuza 0, there's a fictionalized version of a part of Osaka. And it's either called Sotenburi or Dotonburi. I forget which one is real and which one is Yakuza 0, but that place, I stayed there the last time I was in Osaka, and it was just so good. It was just so cool. Big, like, riverfront area. Big, like, cool riverfront area where there's just, like, neon lights all reflected in the river. It's beautiful there. I am debating between staying in Shinjuku and Shibuya. I really enjoyed Shibuya, I think, more than Shinjuku last time. Like, Shibuya was probably my favorite place in Tokyo. Honestly. So maybe I should do that rather than, I should stay there rather than Shinjuku, but I'll say Shinjuku was also really, really great. I'm starting to look at tickets. I'll say the tickets do look more expensive than I was able to get last time. And last time I was able to wait, and they got down to like $1,000 or so. And right now they're at like $2.5, which the internet tells me is like actually a good price for this particular... The, like, Google Trends thing, like Google Airlines or whatever the fuck. The ones that watch airline prices. They're telling me, like, yeah, it's probably not gonna go down. Which kind of shocks me. Like, goddamn, that's inflation for you. I will say, for what it's worth... Oh, you know what? I need to use the fucking... The capture. I'm fucking not thinking. Not thinking with captures right now. Shinjuku is a big area in Yakuza, in the Yakuza series, which is why I chose Yakuza. I chose Shinjuku originally, but Shibuya is just like it is in Persona 5, which is excellent. Is great. Lovely. Let me get that. Bah. Yeah, Japan is wonderful. You need to play Persona 5 then? You do or I do? I already played it. I already did Royale even. I have beaten Persona 5 and releases of Persona 5. Like, what is it now? 3 times? There are some who have done more than that, but that's more than enough for me in a 10-year span. You know, maybe in 10 years I'll you'll just watch the playthrough. There you go. That's excellent. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I tried to not spoil things as much as possible during that, so you can absolutely use it to, you know, enjoy that game. I try. I'm not sure if I'm entirely 100% successful, but certainly an effort is made. I cannot, off the top of my head, remember every moment of that 100-hour stream series. That whole full playthrough. That, yeah, it's a long game, and Royale only made it longer, which I love. I love that. I love that for me, for that game. How do I get that one? Here we go. I haven't done any minigame doors in this one. You know, the doors that have like a minigame inside. Did the moon not add any moon pipes? Let me see. Is there a good moon pipes? 100 hours? Holy cow! Yes, it is split up into such and such VODs. There's a moon pipe. Let's do that moon pipe. You can pause instead of mute. And you can speed up, and I put timestamps if you know, want to skip like the part where I'm grinding in the dungeon. You can absolutely do that. You will miss me talking about 2013's greatest animes, though, I bet. You know, that's the sort of thing that was discussed at length there in those streams. A lot of the times I would save that for when dungeons happened, you know? When I was doing dungeon stuff. They talk about, like, cards and stuff. I would save that for the dungeons during those streams. Which is sometimes skippable, sometimes not, depending on, like, the specific dungeon. You know, whether it's, like, a story dungeon or, like, a... You'll see, it'll make sense. Mementos. You can mostly probably skip mementos. But I bet I said some interesting stuff about whatever was going on at the time, for what it's worth. I forgot completely what the last card was. By now, we've been talking about other random stuff for a good time. Let me ask, does anyone remember what the last card was, just out of curiosity? I'm just curious. Was it the... Oh, it was the Japan trip. That was the start of the Japan conversation. Obviously, yes, okay. I remembered first, unless y'all are in chat on a delay, about to type that in. I probably jump over this faster than I accordioned over it. We're coming up on the amount that we need. I don't want to turn in 13 moons. That's unlucky. Let's get one more moon. Let's go ahead and find one more moon, and then we'll crank on. But your answer, you didn't hear the question and your answer to it. I was trying to remember what the last card I pulled was, as the conversation had, there's one, had sort of just, went in all sorts of fun directions, as conversations do sometimes. Then I remembered what it was. Japan. A lot of plans are coming together. I'm starting to think about, like, where to stay, where to go. You know, I'm watching some, there's a Japan content creator I like, Abroad in Japan, famous YouTuber. Pretty well known, you know, one of the top Japan content creators. You know, if you're looking for a, one who's English, you know, from England. He's, like, English. He's good. I like him, and I've been watching some videos of him looking for ideas. You know, searching like abroad in Japan. What's the word? What's the place? It's not Hokkaido. The other one. Hakone. Hakone. Abroad in Japan, Hakone, and just seeing what comes up. Not that much, sadly. Maybe not one of the areas he's spent that much time in. I guess he's, like, mostly in Tokyo and just travels sometimes to other places, so, you know, you'll find a video of him of like, hey, I'm in whatever. And maybe that'll be, useful tourism tips and places to put on an itinerary, which I am absolutely forming as we speak. And I got, like, a calendar drawn on my whiteboard. I put up my whiteboard on the wall because I realized I had a use for it after all. I had considered not putting it up in the new apartment, but then I thought, oh, actually I have an idea. So put that up, drew like a calendar on it, and put out like, Tokyo, this day to this date. What's the second place? The hot spring capital, shit, tip of my tongue, H starts with an H. I can't believe I keep on forgetting it. I just said it like a minute ago. The race in that and Run with the Wind is to that hot spring capital of Japan is Hakone. Hakone, and then Fuji-Q and that surrounding area is the next place, and then Osaka Saskoto, and then back to Tokyo. Maybe I could do Hokkaido as well. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I also have applications that can help with the planning. I have an application that makes it so that's like listing out these ideas are easier. I have several list apps on my phone that also help me jot down ideas about what I can do, what I should do. Do Hokkaido? What the fuck? Do Hokkaido just because. Don't know why I read that as Hido. I don't think that's a thing. Ruined Kingdom. Crumbleton. Let's have some fun. Maybe I should have gotten a costume while I was back in the last location. I wish you'd remember the Notes Ideas app on phone. Your memory is pathetic. Moving on. Yeah, I have a whole list app on. I have several list apps on my phone. One that I make like linear lists with. Like if I'm ranking anime for a season, I'll have like a list with just like S tier, A tier, and I'll like touch and drag animes up and down based on how I'm feeling about them. And also, that's how conversation cards are drafted in that app. I also have a app called Things, where you can make like individual, lists of things to do and little projects that themselves can have a checklist of things under them, which is convenient when like, okay, I gotta populate the itineraries, I gotta get a VPN, I gotta book the flights. First, I have to for book flights, I have to determine the specifics of the trip length, I have to track the flight cost, and I have to book when sufficiently low. And those are all things I have to check off. Can you please publish your anime list on Discord? Oh, check the Discord. Check the entertainment tab. I do post the tier list of seasonal anime after they're over. I will also say there will be anime talk during the next stream. I have putting together a list of like where I stand on all the anime right now, and I'm gonna do a cards for S tier, A plus tier, A tier, and so on for this season, and that'll be a good mid-season check-in. Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia, they are too soon to say, they just started, but everything else, we've had like 6 weeks of pretty much all of them, so can start to make determinations here. I also have an AniList account. AniList is a anime tracking website where I put like all my anime, and I try to write like a letterbox style review, which I put in the comments field, the notes field, which you can see by hovering over a little like thought bubble, voice text bubble that appears in every like one of those sort of. You're making each server unmuted? Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's not that many people posting there. So you only will get alerts when I'm like, well, that's not true, and I will say, feel free to talk about stuff, hey. Feel free to use any of those channels that I made however you like, but, yeah, there's stuff there. And I totally have a lot of updates and stuff that I will put there. Things I'm considering. No problem, dude. Said thank you, White Tiger did. This is, by the way, a shorter world. There's not that much here to do. But, I'm not even sure, like, what we do with here. But let's get a handful of moons, and then we'll head off to the last world of tonight, which will be, we'll spend some time on the moon, basically. And that'll be a nice, place to get up to 500. Oh, you just run into it! You just run into the cage! You need to dig into the Discord in the future time. Like I said, there's not that much active conversation, but I am definitely posting, like, stream updates and the like there. And, ideas, things I want to do, thoughts about how streams go. And, of course, there's opt-in notifications if you want to, know when streams are happening. You can even opt into specific categories if you only want to be alerted for Mario Maker or something. For example. Or for playthroughs, or, you name it. It's a good Discord, ! Discord. Or the links are in various places on, the various social pages. And in the descriptions of every YouTube video, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Maybe not the shorts. Maybe not the shorts. I think the shorts just link to the Twitch. You need more exposure? I agree. I could use more exposure. Totally. I would love exposure, Hey, I'm doing the YouTube shorts now. Sometimes the shorts do pretty well. Sometimes they just sort of, are out there for a day and they don't get much attention, so maybe would get, you could talk to this guy? Did he talk before? I forgot that he talked. There's the dragon head moon. I appreciate the compliments and all. How many cards do I have left? Let me check my list app. I'm kind of curious. Japan trip. I got like 3. Oh, there's Princess Peach. I want to do another one of the. I want to do the rockets in this world, and then we'll go to the last world of tonight. This world is so small, dude. Like, how many moons does it even have? 10. Holy hell! This moon is literally the size. This moon, this level, this tiny level, literally has as many collectibles. Literally has as many collectibles, major collectibles, as a full-ass Banjo-Kazooie level. That's not true. There's Jiggies, there's Jinjos. Those are collectibles. They're major. Oh, that was one of the rockets. I think there's another rocket, like, under the thing, though, or right? Oh, there's, like, a chest. I'm kind of torn whether we should, at this point, it's like we're kind of, like, almost just right for, oh, no, we're not. We're gonna get to 500. We'll go over. I want to get, like, 10 moons and on the moon. We're not gonna worry about going over 500 before we head to the moon, to darker side. We're just gonna play the video game and have fun, okay? Okay. I wish the algorithm all the, you know, I hope that the algorithm is good to me. That's all I can say as far as YouTube goes. And I'll also say, for those of you who, you know, I love all the likes on the live streams, I'll tell you. I loved seeing the live stream likes. I will say, the live streams do go unlisted and a VOD version replaces them. Unfortunately, that means the likes don't carry over, so I'll say, one thing that would be, it feels weird to ask for this, but VODs need love too would be a little bit of a call to action, I guess. Subscribe and like and all that, you know the deal. And follow on Twitch, and you can also subscribe on Twitch for money. Bogus that the likes don't carry. They're separate videos, to be fair. They are separate videos. I am uploading them separately. I would love it if I could, like, edit them down and just, like, you know, maybe if it could recognize that it was the same video, it could just carry over the stuff, right? That would be great. But that's not how it works. I'll say the VODs are slightly edited, which I think is best practices, which is why I do that. They don't have the starting soon screen, and also whenever I go to a break, they skip right past the break, which is why I do it that way. But it does mean also that, you know, you have to... It does mean that the likes don't carry over, which is unfortunate. But hey, I'll say, any like on a live stream, I still see them, I still appreciate them, and it still makes me feel good, but I don't know if it makes the algorithm feel good. I don't know how the algorithm, what the algorithm makes of that. I wish that it, here's what I wish. I wish that it saw those and said like, oh hey, I should recommend the other videos that seem to be exactly the same video. I should recommend that to people. I don't know how that works. FOSS? Where you get shut down on one platform and survive? free open source software services. I don't know about that. I like YouTube and Twitch fine. I mean, they're trouble, and like their algorithms are like bizarre and weird in so many ways, but man, it's just easier to just stick with them, I guess. I don't know. And where's the other moon here? Oh no, there's tons of stage left. Okay, cool. Ever consider Nick? I've heard of Nick. Or Kick. No, I don't think so. I don't know. How do people like find success on Kick? I kind of just don't. What's the phrase from Airplane? I can't be with a man I don't respect. I can't be on a streaming service I don't respect. That's the long and short of it, I guess, about Kick. I don't really I don't really believe it has that much of a thing. Exposure means more than 2 services. I mean, right now I'd say like putting shorts onto TikTok would be a higher priority. Like that would be the thing that could get a new audience that I know probably would be down to see like some funny clips of streams. But kind of seems like that might be that service might be banned soon, and well, I'm gonna see what happens with that, and if it doesn't get banned, maybe I'll go through the effort if I can find time between everything else I need to do in my life. You know, on stream and off stream. I got a job and shit, you know. I work a day job, as you know, and that takes my day. You'd be surprised you found a few small streamers within 2 days. A few small streamers within 2 days. Yeah, it's a side hustle. It's a side hustle. That's exactly what it is. And I'm doing well with the job. I'm a software engineer. I'm well compensated, I'll say. I'm well compensated enough where, like, I'm definitely looking at my options going like, house? How soon? House next year? I would like that, yes. If it was possible, I would like to have enough money. I'm not sure how saving money works. I'm just gonna go to Japan, and then after that, I'm gonna be a little more frugal, I guess. Like, I did the move, I'll do Japan, and then, like, fewer big trips for a bit. You know, hopefully I'll get a big bonus, at which point, like, a down payment on a house maybe will be, like, seem more reasonable. You know, the timing here is difficult. I don't know how saving money works. I'll say I have been buying a lot of stuff recently, so I don't know that I have been saving money the last 6 months. In fact, I'd say no, I haven't actually saved any additional money the last 6 months, but I'm staying even though I've been buying a lot of cool stuff. So that's all right. Can kind of like stay even for a while now, but new job, pays more. Should like be like a rocket ship, right? Should just like jet off towards solvency sometime soon. Hey, maybe the Twitch and maybe I'll get enough YouTube subscribers eventually to have you know, monetization. I think like in the last 2 months, I've gotten like 50 odd YouTube subscribers, going up from 100 like 2 months ago up to like 150. So the YouTube is growing really fast, honestly, for what it's worth. The shorts are doing the job, are doing the trick. But I think there's still one more moon here. Let's look from the outside, see if we can see it. It's not something like it's in one of these pillars, is it? No. I wish I was good with money. You have too many vices. Gotcha. Yeah, I am definitely one to also have vices. Your sub 100. You recall being sub 500, or White Tiger recalls being sub 100 on the YouTube side. Gotcha. And now it's 150 plus. That's right. I think it's like 150 something, 160 maybe. Currently, last I looked. It's got to be visible from the outside, right? Oh, wait, is that? No, I don't think that's anything. I'll say at the end of the day, you know, I enjoy getting up on camera. I enjoy putting together a stream. I enjoy putting together a dumb idea and seeing it to fruition. You know, so long as it's fun, doesn't matter, like, how much it makes. With, considering, like, how well my day job is going. Still, I would like more money. I would like more money. I would like this thing to you know, I have a lot of great Twitch emotes, and I think people would love them if they had them. And I'll also say, oh, there's the other one, right? We have to go take a guy over there. I'll say, by the way, for anyone with Amazon Prime, here's a pro tip for you. Here's a pro tip, anyone with Amazon Prime on the YouTube side. Do you know that Amazon Prime comes with 2 free Twitch subs? Or not 2, 1 Twitch sub per month. You just, every month you can give one streamer a Twitch sub using a, Amazon Prime. And it's, you know, basically free money for the, Twitch streamer in question. Pretty damn, good money-wise. You should always try to, spend that every month. And if you forget, you know, that's just money in Jeff Bezos' pocket, you know what I mean? I'll say I have forgot myself on occasion, and then kicked myself for it, because like, shit, I could have been given some money to people that I like, instead that money disappeared. And that would, of course, also count towards that sub goal for Friday's stream. I'll also accept direct donations for that, I'll say that, you know. I can do that math. If anyone were to donate $5 directly, there are links for that as well. I would count that towards the Friday stream sub goal, as I often do. Somehow, I ended up talking about myself and my stream a lot. This whole segment. Did I do a card about that? No, I didn't do any card. It was just that's where chat was going. Can I get out of here? Yes. Let's get out of here. This is good, good set of, moons to cash in. When my cuz moves in July, if we somehow get Amazon Prime, you'll be the first contender for free sub. Thank you, White Tiger. I appreciate it. I don't know that anyone has used a Prime sub on this Discord before. I think it's like marked or something. It'll say like it's a subscribed with Prime in the chat. I think it's all been gift subs and that sort of thing on this here channel. Whenever there's been that sort of sub. Worth considering. Also, it is worth noting you do get, like, certain perks for certain amounts of subscribers. Like, if I were to get 70 subscribers or something, I could have more emotes. But that's absurd, so that's not gonna happen unless I get 1,000 times more popular. At which point, it might happen, I don't know. But still, maybe not. Moon Kingdom. We're on the Moon Kingdom. This will be the last kingdom of tonight. Well, the last kingdom to explore, and after this, we will have spent some time on every kingdom post-game, and, you know, gotten a good amount of moons in each. So I don't know what the fuck we'll do next time. We'll just start revisiting them at random. Maybe we'll do, like, jump rope or something. Or some moons that are... Maybe we'll start doing those moons that are like, you get photos, and you have to go to other moons to find them. The ones that require, like, huge backtracking. I don't know, I'll think about it. You don't know how Prime works? You pay, like, I don't know how much money a year, probably too much at this point, honestly. And you get free 2-day shipping, as well as the ad tier of watching television on Amazon Prime streaming, as well as several other free tchotchke things. Like I think there's like Amazon Music that's included in that. I don't fuck around with that. I just have no interest in music streaming services, so I have zero interest in that particular benefit. You always ad block anyway? Well, you can't get into... You have to pay money even to get access to it. I don't know if you can ad block... I do have an ad blocker. I think I do get ads, though, in the thing, on Amazon Prime when I watch. It's good if you like to buy things from Amazon, and I buy a good amount of things from Amazon, honestly, so it kind of makes sense low-key to have for me. Like, all the stuff that I showed earlier, they came straight from Amazon. You know, I ordered them on, like, the weekend, on, like, Sunday, and they all arrived, like, within 2 days. It's nice, being able to buy things and not having to worry about shipping. And occasionally, Amazon Prime has good movies on it. And it's nice to give people the Amazon Funbook subscription money. You're not really a music person either. Gotcha. Let me do another card. I got 3 left here tonight. 3 left here tonight. Actually, some of them are, like, pretty much related to what we're talking about now. I've been watching Breaking Bad, just finished Season 4, starting Season 5 now. Been rewatching that, I've seen it a couple times before. Been watching it with my family, with my parents. We occasionally watch a show together, like Fallout, and we watched Fallout together, and we've been watching Breaking Bad the last couple of months. Season 4, yeah, that's a hell of a season. I do think it might be the best season, given how, like, honestly, like, Gus is probably the best villain the series ever had. But on the other hand, you know, I do think that, it does just continue to get better and better and better and better right up until the end. The gimmick of where they cook in Season 5 of Breaking Bad, you can't spoil. I've seen it all. I'm rewatching, but also still, probably best not to spoil in case there's people who haven't seen. The revelation of, like, how they cook in Season 5, I think, is hilarious. I love that gimmick, even if it's not, like, particularly realistic. My dad was complaining and saying things like, I don't think I've ever seen a tented house. I don't think I ever seen a tented house. If you know Season 5 of Breaking Bad, you know why that makes sense. And I looked it up, and apparently they don't tent that many houses in Albuquerque for, like, logistical reasons. Like, the houses don't, they're made of stone and shit. They don't get termites. Termites don't eat through stone. But, it was such a fun idea they had to do it, which I agree with. I agree. It's so fun. Logistics be damned. It doesn't matter. You can't not do it. Apparently, they're really common in LA, which is where they are more familiar, right? It is like where, the writers are from. Again, no shade. I think it's the correct creative decision, and it was just hilarious as an idea. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if they had done, like, more seasons after that with such similar drug lab ideas. If there could have been like, oh, we can't do it, we, you know, I guess I pretty much said where they're cooking, huh? We can't do it in the place we were cooking. We have to come up with something new. Playgrounds this time. I don't know. Shit. Secrets. I guess there are a couple of cool, like, lab locations that are shown in, there's like 1 or 2 more in Season 5. You love the RV? The RV is a funny location. It's true. Anyway, definitely one of my favorite shows of all time. I think, though, rewatching it now, I think it feels weird to say, rewatching a show, to say that I think I might like another show better, but I think Sopranos might be the #1 and this might be #2. I think that might be the order of things. I'll also say I haven't seen all of Better Call Saul. I sort of fell off midway, waiting for, like, Netflix to put out the rest of, like, season whatever it was. Season 3 or 4 took, like, 2 years to come up on Netflix, and I just got so tired by the end of that process. I was just so done. You haven't done Sopranos? Oh wow, it's great. It's my favorite. I've seen parts of The Godfather. It's not as fun to me. I love Goodfellas though. Goodfellas is fantastic. What was the flower? It was a rocket flower, right? Is there a moon up there? Can we just wall jump our way up there? Heard of that one? Goodfellas is wonderful for like mobster movies. Oh my god. Card time? Hold your horses! We got, I'm gonna get like plenty of moons here. I'm not just gonna get 3 and head back. I mean, that said, how many do we have right now? Total? We might have 500 now, right? Or like 499. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 499, so we just need one more to go to Darker Side. I'm gonna collect some more moons. How many moons does this world have, even? Lots. We're gonna get a couple more. Yeah, after I do Breaking Bad, after we do Breaking Bad, I think my family, me and them, we're gonna try out Shogun. Heard some really great things about Shogun. I think it'd be interesting to watch that with my folks, see what they make of it. You know, I've heard it's very fun. But I'm thinking I might watch Better Call Saul on my own time, alone, and you know, it'll be nice to have a show that I'm watching in my downtime, you know, something to just put on when I'm not streaming and I don't want to think of what to watch. That is always a hard thing when you don't have any ideas of what to watch, right? Right? It's not just me who's like, I like to be rewatching something. I like to have something I can just put on. And if I just have to scroll YouTube and look and see if I can find someone that or something, it's much harder to find like an infinite amount of something that can like sustain through a Sunday. You know, if I'm really bored and I have nothing better. That really looks suspicious, but that's just how it is. Do Better Call Saul after Breaking Bad. Oh yeah. I've seen like the first 3 or 4 seasons. I didn't see anything with Gus or with Gale. They were not involved at the time I petered out. Something for myself in complete downtime, totally. YouTube is good for that, but also you can spend like You could spend like a half hour just looking for a video to watch, similar to how you can spend a lot of time just scrolling Netflix looking for a movie to watch. You haven't finished Better Call Saul either? I'm in good company then, hey. I think I looked up, like, what happened at some point. I was like, I don't know if I'll get around to it. So I'll just look up what happens at the very end. Season 3 or 4 is where I stopped as well, yeah. I think I looked up what happened in the very end, but, that's fine. I'll manage. Most of it is a prequel anyway. I didn't look at, what happened with the lady friend in Better Call Saul. I didn't see what happened to her. So, I'll find out. I'll say I forgot most of what happened. It didn't... I don't know. I like the end of Breaking Bad. I feel like that's a perfect end. I don't know that this is... Also, I kind of half forgot it, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What lady friend? You know, the lady. She's from the very start. Her... I forget her name. She's Saul's, better half. She doesn't appear at all in Breaking Bad, and it's kind of a, you know, a big question mark as far as, like, what happens to all these characters when Breaking Bad starts. Are they still around, etc., etc.? I have no idea. I'm looking forward to finding out. We have more than enough to go to darker side, but I'm gonna do some more moons. I want to get a nice outfit. I want to go down there. We'll do like 15 here, similar to the other world. Would y'all like to see a card? Did you hear about Netflix, Peacock, Apple TV bundle? I think like Comcast or some other big company that I guess is either owns some of these companies or otherwise lined it up is doing some sort of bundle where they bundle up a bunch of the streaming services that are big, like Peacock and Apple TV and Netflix. I guess I'll say like that kind of does entice. I haven't had Netflix for a while, not Netflix proper. My family has Netflix, but I, you know, since they did that whole password policy thing, I haven't had Netflix in the, you know, in the traditional sense anymore. There's the second moon. We need to go up there. That seems like a pretty good, like, bundle, I guess. And I'll say, like, I think it'd be really good to have, like, Peacock, because I know that Peacock has The Office, right? Is it Peacock that has The Office? It's not Paramount Plus, right? That sounds like a perfectly good bundle, and of the shows I have been thinking about recently, I think I did mention on the last stream, like, ooh, maybe I should rewatch The Office. Maybe The Office would be a really nice show to rewatch idly. Like, I'd probably rather rewatch The Office than Parks and Rec or Community. I feel like both of those shows have a little more cringe in them than The Office does. Or at any rate, I'm more able to stomach the cringe that The Office has, I suppose, all these years later. Still, those sitcoms are excellent, as is, Arrested Development. Maybe I should get into, putting on more sitcoms. I've only watched, like... What's the one, Seinfeld? Seinfeld for the last, few years, as far as sitcoms go. Which, I'll be honest, I've warmed up to Seinfeld, but I don't think I like it as much as I like Arrested Development, Parks and Rec, The Office, or Community. Like, those are my sitcoms. You know what I mean? And those are some of the most popular sitcoms there's ever been, so, you know, I'm sure that's a very common sentiment, especially among, my generation. I have no connection whatsoever to Friends. if Friends was on, if I ever watch Friends, I have completely excised all of it from my memory. It just doesn't seem that, funny by comparison to any of the other shows I, mentioned. Wonder if I screwed it up by getting those, Nope, looks like I'm good. I will say, I'm kind of not a big believer in, like, streaming, services right now. I saw a video saying that we are, like, on the cusp of the end of the golden age of TV. You know, like, with, studios really not having any idea how they're gonna make movies anymore or like TV shows anymore, and budgets being all out of whack and everything being all screwy. And I kind of think that, honestly, the golden age of TV is long over. I think that, Breaking Bad and like, that shit, that was the best TV time ever, and I think that if I were, honestly, it is my honest belief that streaming services have not put out a single show that you would want to rewatch after 10 years. You know what I mean? Like The Office, that's a show that you want to rewatch every, like, 5 to 10 years. Breaking Bad, that's a show that you want to rewatch every 5 to 10 years. The Sopranos, that's same. Arrested Development. I cannot think of a single, you know, streaming service show that has that sort of holding power, that sort of stick. That sort of, like, I will rewatch that again for the rest of my life quality to it. I just think there isn't any. I just think it doesn't exist. And I think a lot of it is because of the way that shows are just dropped and just exist. And they sort of just own a single week. You know, time was, and it's still true in, like, anime and all that. Time was, you put out a show every week for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year. You own Thursday. Like, The Office owned. The Office, Parks and Rec, and Community, they owned Thursdays. You know, they had a lock on that shit. And as a result, I think they have become deeper ingrained than anything in the streaming services, right? Like, a streaming service show is lucky to own, like, a weekend. Right, like, this owned January 2nd through January 3rd. That weekend, that was the Fallout weekend. Everyone was watching Fallout, and it was really great. I don't think I'll ever rewatch Fallout again in my life. I really don't. As much as I really liked it, I just don't see that happening. I just am super skeptical about that stuff. You watched all of Friends to show off to a girl? Ha! It wasn't, it was a waste of time. I bet. Yeah, that tracks. Boy, that is the sort of thing you do when you are, young, isn't it? Watch, something just to impress someone else. I tell you, I don't watch anything to impress anything else. I watch 20 animes. I watch 20 animes a season just for me. Just for me. It's not to impress y'all. Though if y'all were impressed, I would be, you know, I would, I appreciate that. You think you'll rewatch Wednesday? Huh. I couldn't get into Wednesday myself, but hey, you know, hey, if that's something that you... I could see Narcos. Narcos was really good. Maybe Narcos is, like, the closest for me. Even then, I don't think Narcos is it. I don't think Narcos has that sticky quality to me. True Detective, that's HBO. That almost doesn't count because HBO already had a production model that involved putting out premium shows. Kind of nothing new there as far as that goes. As is true with House of the Dragon. I feel like as far as like the most rewatchable shows from this period come from come from like HBO, and them just putting out their normal stuff like House of the Dragon. I think that Last of Us is not quite it, though. I don't think I'll ever rewatch Last of Us, as perfectly good as it was. You know? I'd rather replay the game Last of Us. Is Last of Us problem, honestly. It probably has more to do with just, I think the definitive version of that story is the video game, which it is. So, yeah. Blow was a good movie. There's probably movies that I would rewatch that were on streaming services, like, the one that was on Hulu with the time traveler. You've been 100%ing Mario Odyssey. That's nicer than you're talking about movies right now, by the way, if you like that sort of thing. There was a Last of Us TV show? There was, yeah. It was pretty good. It changed a few things that I wasn't quite fond of. Like, it made the moral choice at the end a lot more black and white. Which, I think video game Joel was absolutely justified in what he did. With the information he had. There was just clearly not the proper, like, rigorous, like, consent taken. But, they make it a lot less ambiguous for no reason in the show. Which I think is a bummer. Trying to think if there's any shows that I would rewatch after a year, after 2 years. I legitimately don't think I have rewatched any show that was a streaming exclusive. And if I haven't rewatched any yet, I don't know that I ever will. Ooh, that was not good. Try that again. Gotta go, like, around the crater. Think we might have done a sharp turn there. That looks pretty good. Jesus. This is a tight one. Hey, Oregon. Not much, just talking about stuff. Getting some moons, you know? You know the thing. How about I do it from a fixed perspective? You think that'll help? It's not exactly fixed, but... what can you do? That looks... no, that's not... that's worse. I'm just walking in circles here. Look. We're just walking in circles. I'm trying to get a moon. I have to get them all eventually, so might as well get it now. I'll think and try to think if I have rewatched any... Jesus, that was so close. The easy moon is talk to the hat. Oh yeah, that's probably just you have to bring an enemy to the hat, right? Maybe we'll come back to this one later. That was not it. He's at the center of the circle, right? So maybe we can just focus on... you need to talk to it. I don't think quite he's in the center, but... let me look, see about the dunes. God, that's the worst one yet. But yet it's 71 points, that's better than half the times. We did. Anyway, I'll say, for what it's worth, I do have a... I do kind of low-key like Crunchyroll and Funimation because they do put out, or not Funimation, High Dive insofar as they put out a lot of stuff on a weekly basis, which is how I like it. Go a little upper. Okay, little upper. And I do watch a lot of stuff on those, which absolutely does justify their price and, you know, their bullshit. Scandal noted. There are some scandals with both of those companies. Crunchyroll has a lot of evil practices going on, and, you know, High Dive, the new site design really sucks. And every time I watch a video, an anime on High Dive, I have to use the ad blocker zapper feature, you know, where you can zap, like, elements of a website and make them disappear. I have to zap that little cookies pop up and make it go away before I can start watching. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Do the harder moons later? That's a good idea. I'm just gonna do this one more try. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try again. I think I can do this. Jesus, every time it's all fucked up in the same way. One more. I say that. Anyway, bunch of thoughts on Netflix and all that. Go out a little farther. That was too much farther. Maybe, like, the slope of the hill is throwing me off. Maybe, like, the slope of the hill makes it feel weird. It's not bad. Not better, though. How about I try with a more raised out angle? More raised up angle. Bird's eye view? Yeah, I'm thinking so. Welcome back, Corn. Welcome back, Corn, yes. What? Midair. Does that count against me? Probably. Didn't mean the jump there. Maybe if I keep my eyes backwards. You've been here the same time, just not chatting. Yes, right. Tropical freeze, as you said. I remembered. Ooh, this perspective actually looks really good. I think this perspective might be really good. I will say, I don't have a card for it, but I did rewatch, I rewatched, what movie was it? Inception. I rewatched Inception last night. Haven't seen it in, ages. Pretty good. Fun action film, I suppose, with some cool imagery. Not exactly like the revelation people thought it was at the time, but still very fun. They could do a second one of those, probably, if they really wanted to. Oh, wait, maybe that's what Tenet was supposed to be. Maybe they couldn't do a second one if they wanted to. Somehow I thought I was fucking up there, but I actually wasn't. Something's up with this hill, man. This is a trick hill. This is a trick hill here. The elevation changes, maybe. Making it all screwy. That looks pretty good. Here's another card. Follow up on Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Combo Rando. I sort of touched on this earlier, but I had this card at the end all along. Been doing a bunch of tooling around with that, looking at options and stuff. Trying to work out what settings will be good. It does sound like a really cool rando, though. Like, I watched, like, Linkus07. He did, like, a video once where he checked it out. Linkus is a pretty popular, very popular, Wind Waker speedrunner. Does a bunch of Wind Waker speedruns, world records, all that. Very competitive, very, very talented man. And also good with the content. Somehow that was... Okay. I didn't do that card, but I talked about it. Anyhow. I talked about it without a card, you see. It sort of came up in conversation, natural style. But anyway, I'm making plans. I'm trying stuff out. I'm trying to mess up around with the settings, junking a bunch of stuff. That video, I'll say again, it took him like 24 hours to do it. So, yeah, I have to do some very aggressive settings for my first time to make it so it's not that involved. Let me go into details this time and what I'm thinking. I am thinking a setup wherein... This is all screwed up. It's less screwed up than I thought. I am thinking the setup will be like this. This is looking pretty okay. Bad, bad, bad. The setup will be like this, okay? Cranky is OP, it's true. On that boss in particular, yes. The setup will be like this. I am thinking we will have to do one Child Ocarina of Time dungeon. I am thinking I will have to do 2 Ocarina of Time adult dungeons. And 2... Jesus, that was close. And 2... You forgot you were speedrunning Mario Odyssey? I'm sorry. That's probably my fault. Too much running in circles. I know, we can hardly call these circles now, can we? That is giving us too much credit. This looks really good. The top was a little messed up. Anyway, two of each of the adult dungeons, 2 of the Majora's Mask dungeons. The way that the randomizer works is that Majora's Mask is basically out of logic until you get the Ocarina of Time and also the Song of Time. So you're not expected to go over to Majora's Mask until you get those things. Yeah, I know, right? That the scoring is bullshit. Is some hot nonsense. So the way that I'm thinking I'll have it work is that, I'll have it so that the Ocarina of Time is where it should be. I'll have it so that the Ocarina of Time is shared, so that, I'll get the Ocarina when I finish the, first dungeon and open the Door of Time. And as such, the first segment of that randomizer will be just Child Link and the first Child Link dungeon, whichever one ends up being the unlocked one that we have to do. And then after that, both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time adult form will open up at the same time, and I think that'll be an interesting way to ease into that randomizer. I think that sounds like a good plan, and You know. Getting close, goddammit. And yeah. Obviously that will not be this week with the big Friday stream already planned. But this is already so fucked up. Let's look at it from a bird's eye view here. Okay. Needs to be like this. Yeah. Let's focus. Okay, I think I could see where I needed to go. That time, I was totally on the right ballpark once I gave up and started fucking around. Ah! No, that was worse. That was worse. Let's stop a few places. Let's stop by the crater. Let's stop at, like, the top of this. Bird's eye view, my man. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Oh god, that was so... What the hell? How is that so close? It didn't even look good! Got a lot of screenshots of, Let's look at that again. This was a 90... This was an 89?! Anyway. I don't get it. Most of the blue circle. I'm feeling good about that one. I'm feeling bad about that one. The game is making it look like a star shape is an 88. Yeah, totally. It's... yeah, well... Whatever. Maybe we're also, like, getting kinky. Like, coming off, like, Yeah, clip... I'll clip it, I'll say. I do mean to clip up every stream in time. White Tiger. I will absolutely clip that. That could be a YouTube short. I have been thinking maybe I should prioritize some later, more recent things for YouTube shorts. That can absolutely be a YouTube short. You better believe. That'll be a really good one. I put out, one from my Thursday stream on Saturday. It got like 5 likes. I was kind of expecting it to blow up more. I thought it was really funny and good. Well, 5 is not bad. But it didn't do better than, like, a couple of the Mario Maker ones last week. I guess the key is, Mario Maker. Those are what the best clips are. Most audience, perhaps. Should have had more emotion behind it? I think Bewilderment is pretty good. Bewilderment is underrated. Did you see how I looked back and forth like 5 times? That's good. That's what you want. Again with okay. I want to get this. We need to get it eventually. I got the first one. I might, in the future, defer these. The queue in your Mario Maker streams has gotten really large recently. I know. I have some ideas for that. I posted one to the Discord, I'll say. In particular, I have been thinking maybe we should do, like... I know there are some streamers who do, like... They do, like, you know, Twitch subs, you know, like, do a premium thing for Twitch subscribers, right? And I definitely do feel like the priority should be for those who are waiting the longest, right? Like, there's no two ways about it. But I am considering, like, maybe something could be done where, like, it could be for, like, Twitch subscribers, those who pay, like, $5 in a month, right? It could be, like, Twitch subs could get a like, skip the line once thing, right? Where they don't get, like, any further perks beyond, like, one time through, but just one level. Also, you would not get a timer for that. It'd be like lightning round style, even at first. Even in the first segment of the stream. It'd be like the skip the line special or some shit. Yeah, that was a 89. I've moved past it. That was a 86. I don't know if they're fudging the numbers for me or if it's just real screwy. That's an idea. I certainly think that it's tough because, like, some levels require time, you know what I mean? Some levels require 15 minutes to get through. So if we cut it down to, like, 10 minutes for the first segment, that, you know, that would help, but it wouldn't necessarily just solve all our problems. And also, even then, like, the line is still big after the lightning round starts, which, you know, is most of the stream, most of the time. The last part is what's killing me. It's always the same curve. Still, again. It's the same curve that keeps fucking me up. It just looks like it should be so... You're gonna go for the night? I'll say, for the record. How about that? How's that? Ah! That didn't look good, but somehow that was good enough. How the hell was that the one that got us it? That can be another clip. There can be multiple clips of this fucking moonwalk. Shit. I swear to you right now, there will be multiple clips of it. That's fuck. Well, that's the moon. That's the moon for you, everyone. I think we got a good amount of moons. What the fuck? Of moons on the moon. We got a good amount of moons on the moon, so I'm going to buy some souvenirs. For no reason, but for fun. And you know what? This is a fun outfit to do darker. Is this a fun outfit to do darker side on? It is on the moon darker side. But I don't know, man. Will you be able to tell it's Mario with the helmet on? Yeah, that's fine. Standard, expected? Yeah. New products added to the shop! I didn't have to yell that. Well, this stream was of a length. Of a length that I, you know, of a decent length. It's time to go to, it's time to go to Darker Side. Oh, cool. Hey, cutscene. This is a cool cutscene. Like I said at the top, and like the title of the stream said, we have been in range of Darker Side all this time. And that means, that's right, we're ending on Darker Side. What are all these people doing here? They're here to see us off. Oh, aren't they nice? Well, okay. Hey, buddy. He's saying, oh, ooh, wow, everyone here. These guys are here. Oh, I'm gonna have so many thumbnail options. Yes, that's right. Thumbnail will not be walking on the moon. Oh, what if it was Mario throwing his hat? All, like, cool style with the building and the woo, maybe? I don't know. That's a cool pose. That's a cool pose. Oh, I bet I can do a really good thumbnail of what I'm doing right now. Oh, I bet. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me stand right here. Stand right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just try to get, like, the coins out of there and jump and... Ooh, yeah, that's alright. Where's the title gonna go? Oh, that's a good question. Well, whatever. Moon. All these friendly people. There's the band. Pauline. Let's go. I'm with him jumping in no helmet. Yeah, no helmet is better than helmets. I am definitely of that opinion. No promises. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck. Maybe it'll be like something in Darker Side itself. Like in the actual challenge. I need a frog. Is this a new version of the song? You know, I think it is a new version of the song as well. This perspective doesn't do it as good. Let's go! I think you can do like a skip over this whole bit, but that's silliness. Let's do it. Darker Side. I don't know how many tries this will take me. It's a hard thing. Can you get like a heart or something by killing that guy? Let's make a bet if you can't die one time. Okay, yeah, I don't think YouTube has any sort of like betting system like Twitch does. And also, honestly, with like Twitch bets and all, I just usually can't be bothered to, like, get off my, It's harder to do those from the couch. Or from the phone or whatever. So I don't tend to do those. But, yeah, let's all bet if we can do it in one... If I can do it in one try. We're off to a great start here. Fucking... Pull it out. Pull it out. I guess a lot of these areas are easy because they have, like, lava below them. So the worst that can happen is we take 1 damage. Case in point. And I think there are secret hearts. I think there is a secret heart somewhere, like a secret king heart. I fucking forget. Maybe we'll see it. Man, this is a cool challenge. This labyrinth has some really cool, like, uses of the of the captures. Cool challenges for you to do. What a cool final gauntlet. Made possible by all the cool, like, gameplay options that these captures offer you. God damn. I feel like there's a secret around the back. Is there not? Just a regular heart, not like a big heart, okay. I bet that fella has a big heart in him. The guy at the start, so... I reckon we'll be going in with a full tank of gas. Every time. Isn't there something up here? Yes. I want to try... I want to get whatever this collectible is. It's probably like a... You think it's a big heart? Could it be a big heart at this point? Or is it more likely to be, I don't know, coins? Regular hearts. Okay, well... Regular hearts, and we didn't need it, and now we do. Cool. We can't get through this dry, right? We have to use, Yeah, I don't think we can get through this dry, so we need to lose the, that capture there. This is going pretty well. Yoshi, underused throughout this whole, thing. Only present in Mushroom Kingdom and also in here. And I think we did everything that you can... Everything that he has to do in Mushroom Kingdom already. Like in the first stream where we went to, Mushroom Kingdom. And did a bunch of Mushroom Kingdom stuff. The second stream of this, playthrough. What's the gimmick here? We gotta destroy... I need that. Oh, I need that, but, no, I can't, Do you get, like, a... I think you get, like, a bonus for answering his question right. I think we might get a big Papa, heart. King Heart. He's definitely in Wooden Kingdom. He's definitely in Sand Kingdom. He's definitely underwater in Seaside Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom. No, it's a... You're wrong, Aaron. It's a King Heart. It's a King Heart. Mush. Oh, I guess the hearts would be a mushroom in any other game. Not wrong there. I don't know if that has a name. I guess you can buy it from a shop. It must have a name in the shop. I just have never paid attention to what it's called. One of my follower emotes on Twitch is a modified version of that heart. Check them out. It's follower emotes, free for followers. You can also see I have a lot of other good ones. Twitch subs, they get some good shit. Very useful emotes, I like to have them. A benefit of being the streamer is that I get to use all these emotes for free. you know, just because I made them and uploaded them and they're part of my subscription program. It's nice. Y'all could enjoy them as well if you subscribed on Twitch. Just gonna put that out there. Sub goal for the birthday stream on Friday. In practice, in the works. Okay, we gotta get rid of Yoshi. Oh, okay. Huh? Are we doing like a downward throw here? You do like a downward shake of the thing? Oh, Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You were answering the question. Right, okay. That makes sense. Like this, I think. Yeah, that's how we do it. You'll see about the Amazon Prime thingy. If you have Amazon Prime, it's a good way to support your favorite streamers just without even spending any money, any additional money. How do you do this? Oh, it's not. It's a. Okay, I see. I thought that you were supposed to cheese it, but that's not what they wanted at all. They in fact wanted me to not cheese it. I think that you can though. Okay, we're just losing one here. This is actually very forgiving. Like, instant death does not await at the end of, like, half of the blunders that you do here, or more than half, even. Only the segment over, like, the grass platform would have resulted in me dying. Did it not have lava under it? It might have done. It might have had lava, even. Oh, I'm having some memories now. You beat this game in 12 hours, like 100% style? Wow. Aaron Yeager, that's impressive. Like, goddamn, I saw the speedruns for 100% aren't that, are in that, like, general range, and I'm like, goddamn, that's impressive. Goddamn, that's impressive. I think we've done, like, to get to the halfway point, we've done like, I've done like, this would be stream 4? So like 4 to 5 hour streams, plus this one, which is at like 3. I have some memories here. I remember this part being, is this one finicky or weird, or am I just remembering wrong? You know what? This is the one where you can die. Hello, Nightmare, how you doing? Nightmare on the Twitch side. Bunch of folk in the YouTube chat today, I'll say, so, you know, I've been chatting with them the whole way, even if the YouTube chat has been, a little, or the Twitch chat has been slow. You doing good? Fantastic. I am also doing well. I want to do this one. This is our first try, Nightmare. This is the first try. We have been collecting moons to get here to Darker Side the rest of this here stream. So, you know, now that we're here, I'm gonna see what I can do as far as, I would really like it if I could get through in this one try, but we'll see what happens. This is famously a very hard, part of the game. There's no checkpoints, right? Like, if we die, that's just it, right? Still, there's, like, plenty of health pickups. Most of the segments don't kill you immediately. I think we might be nearing the end, right? Oh, geez. What happens if you're, like, hanging off the edge? Can these guys, like, dislodge you? Probably, right? Probably. You're trying to do it in 8 hours, and you did it? What, you got an 8-hour Oh, Jesus. This is... We gotta do this just so. This is... Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're getting out of here. On to the 2D section. It's been a while since I did Darker Side, I'll say. At least since I started streaming, which was like 2.5 years ago now. So I have played this game any percent a couple times, and like World Peace once. You know, in the last few years, but my oh god. I don't like this. Oh god. Oh, the way that the controls work is weird. How close are we? You both love and hate Luncheon Kingdom. You love its music, but hate all the boiling pink stuff. Oh, I love Luncheon Kingdom. I have no quibble with any of the kingdoms in this game. Odyssey is like a top tier game for me. Hey, we somehow got all of our life back. Okay, go figure. And like a full heart upgrade. I am happy. I was at 1 health. Okay. They want us to be successful here. They want us to be... Oh, God. Jesus. Wait, does that hit behind you? No, not really. This gotta be the end. This gotta be the end, right? You're a little bad at the 3D skip. What's 3D skip? Oh, do we have to fight the This is thank you. This is thank you. Do we have to fight like the big lady again? I am not sure, but I don't think so. I think we fought the big lady. I think we're done now. What's this do? Ah, it just shows us. People are telling me that's Moon Cave. Right. We already fought her back in Moon Cave. God damn! That was 1 try! I'm really happy about that, given how long that whole, thing is. If it had taken multiple tries, that would really have added up fast. Who bet 1 try? Did anyone bet 1 try? I think there were 2 people betting. Did you both bet no? You know, even I would have thought that would be a safe bet, but we did. Have you tried Superstar mode? What's that? What's Superstar mode? Tell me what Superstar mode is. As we climb this pole. What is Superstar mode? What's that? Is it like a hack? Is it like a mod for Mario Odyssey? I don't think I remember that being in the core game. It's a harder version of Mario Odyssey. A hack? Mod? That sort of thing? Haven't tried it, no. Oh! This was a nice 3-hour stream, folks. Hey. There we go. Feel like Cappy and Mario have walked more than a mile? Yeah, I mean, we could check. We could check. It's not a hack or a mod? It's not? How does it work then? Is that just like on the pause screen or on the start screen? I don't know of this. Oh, hey, we're invisible now. Right, the invisibility hat. That's a fun gimmick. Everyone is confused. Fun gimmick, but I'm gonna switch back into something where you can see me. I like to be visible during streams. That's just my policy. What's a good thing to pair with the Diddy Kong hat? What do you think? What do you think? It's not bad. Pirates. Could just dress up as Diddy Kong. How do you access superstar mode? Every kingdom gets harder by lava. All the kingdoms are filled with lava. I have never heard of this mode, Aaron. I've never heard of that mode. I'm gonna wear a suit with my baseball cap. That's perfect. Nightmare in the Twitch chat has also not heard of. You have to download it. Oh, then it is a mod then. How can it not be a mod if it's a download? That's a mod, even if you're not even if it's just doing it through codes or something. Let's check with Toadettes. Is it a download from Nintendo? Ah, no, okay, so it is some sort of mod. It is some sort of fan project. Okay. If it's not on the shop, then it's a mod. Yes, exactly. Specific nomenclature might be, you know, you might call it more of a hack or more of a endeavor, more of a, I don't know. There's different terms for that stuff, but you know what I mean when I say a mod. Bye, Nightmare. Let's go see what we got from Toadettes, which somehow has become the standard thing that we do at the end of all of these streams. We check in with Toadettes. I don't know if I really need to. You need to have a hack switch or emulation rights, yes. What do I got that's new? Flat Moon Fanatic. Note collecting Space Tour? Yes. Space Tour. Globe trotting with Peach. I think that means we got all the peaches. We did get all the peaches then. Very nice. Moon Rock Liberator. All the Moon Rocks are done. Very good. And there's gotta be one for Darker Side, right? Fly, Cappy, Fly. I watched that video, by the way, about how you beat Mario Odyssey without collecting a single, or without jumping a single time. Apparently, it is just specifically the Toadette count of jumping. So, like, jumping as a capture doesn't count, and the other things that Toadette doesn't count don't count. So that is interesting, but it is worth noting that there are some technicalities with that video. Still, it's a good video. I enjoyed it. Thanks whoever linked it the other day and posted it to the Discord. Well, I'm on this hill. Apparently that can only mean one thing. It is time to end the stream. As I always do at the end of streams, I'm going to pull up the stream schedule and say what's up next. And would you look at that? The next stream is the birthday stream on Friday, May 17th. I will be 34 years old, And as a result, I will be doing a couple of things. I will be doing viewer levels as normal, but also I will be doing some Smash Brothers. I hope that y'all will join me and fight, and like fight with me and stuff, that sort of thing. And then after, I will do Paper Mario Rando, one star spirit per Twitch subscriber. And currently we have two of those. Maybe it will go up to, I don't know. We'll see at the end of that stream when I cut it off. I will generate the seed, and that's how many star spirits I will have to do. Basically, it'll get longer based on how many subscribers I have at the time that closes off. I will also say, on previous birthday streams, I have done some sort of gimmick where I did 30. I did the number of years I am of something. Like the first year that I was a streamer, I did 32 levels of DKC2 randomly. The second year, I did 33 strawberries of Celeste in Celeste. That's right. And this year, I am thinking. Thanks for the YouTube sub. The Twitch subs that are money are the ones that count towards the goal but it's all good. I appreciate it either way. If I had access to memberships, I would count those as well. And also you can directly it's a whole thing, you understand. I will say I will do some sort of 34 gimmick segments in addition to everything else that I will announce during that stream. I will say I'm going to try to make it something that can be done in about 10 minutes, so it'll be not that long. I'll say it'll be quickie. It'll be a quickie thing just to keep the gimmick alive. One more year. That'll be Friday. I'll be back with Mario Odyssey next week, next Tuesday. And at some point, I want to do Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Randomizer. That will not be this week, given how long I might go on Friday. Like, look, Mario Randomizer will probably take somewhere in the ballpark of either 2 or 3 hours if it's 2 or 3 star spirits, to like 5 or 6 hours if it's the other thing. And I do want to also have a good amount of viewer levels, a good amount of Smash Brothers before we do the randomizer. So it could be a very long stream. We could be going later than midnight on Friday. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how many star spirits that is. It will not be this week, but maybe next week I'll try to get the randomizer together. Maybe the week after. We'll see what happens. We'll see what makes sense for that. You should watch Small Ants. One, because he has videos on which? On Odyssey or on Ocarina or what? Of Superstar mode. I'll Google that real fast. Just so I know what's what. That's gonna do it. I've said what's gonna happen in the future. I'm gonna open up the Twitch app and send them somewhere. It doesn't matter where. Let me see who's online. Hey, it's before midnight. I'm ending a stream before midnight. Isn't that nice? The last few Mario Odyssey streams have gone a good deal longer than midnight, let me say. They have gone at least to midnight, maybe a little bit past. 11 o'clock. That is a perfectly good time to end a stream. That might not be the case on Friday. We'll see. I'm excited for that. Andy Havoc is starting a stream soon. So I'm just gonna go with Referee Clark is doing Sonic 06, whatever, sure. I'll send 2 viewers over there, and I'll pull up my the 2 Twitch viewers over there, and I'll pull up my the stream on my phone so I can follow through. More people on YouTube tonight. I really appreciate it. Either way, having folk to talk to, folk watching. I don't mind wherever you want to watch. To be clear, it's all good to me. And yeah. I will be well. I'm going to have a nice, relaxing Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'll be back on Friday for that big-ass stream. It'll be my birthday. We're going to ring it out in style. It'll be fun on a bun, as Bending Rodriguez says. I'll see you on Friday, folks, 6 p.m. Central, going late. Probably very late. It'll be all lightning round for that. It'll be fun. Next week will be more Mario Odyssey. I don't know what exactly. I guess we'll just collect a bunch of moons. I guess we'll just collect a whole bunch more moons in an aimless fashion next week. That'll be fun. Okay, see ya, folks. Bye. Oh, let me send off the raid and then I'll hit bye. See ya on Friday for the birthday stream. Yay, 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 yay. Woo, woo, woo. Bye-bye.